Okay, so hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining and good morning, good afternoon as per your time zone. So welcome you all in our course data analysis using R programming. And today we are on the our first session where we are going to cover about how to install the software into your machine and what are the different environment where you can do R coding. Okay, so this is our first session and this is preliminary information I will give to you about our software, what are the different ways you can do the R programming, and according to your Windows system or whatever the laptop computer you are using, you can install our software into your computer so that whatever the things we will cover in our session, you can also do the same. Okay, just for revision and clearing your concepts. Okay, so firstly let me share my screen and tell you that what are the different software we are going to cover and how you will find those software into the internet and install into the machine. Okay, so the first software what actually we will use it, which is called as RGUI. Okay, RGUI basically is the core software which is developed by the R code development team. After that we do have so many different types of our environment where we can do our general coding, like VS Studio we are having, like R Studio we are having. Along with that, we have some online or virtual mode of R coding platform. Okay, so firstly, let me tell you about one important repository which is called as CRAN. So CRAN is basically a comprehensive R archive network. So if you remember in our previous class, I spoke you about CRAN. CRAN is basically a archival repository where all the module or the packages and whatever the information is being developed for the R software are precisely keeping at that place. Okay, so if you wanted to take any of the information about R, any version or any specific point, okay, you can always refer to that particular website. Over there you will able to find all your doubts and all your solutions. Okay, so what is the website? So simply you need to type over here CRAN, and when you able to type over here CRAN, then the first website which will be open, which is called as the comprehensive R archive network. Okay, so this is the archival repository basically. Okay, so what are the information is available over here? So this is tells you about the mirrors. Okay, what the new things are there, and about the CRAN team, about the R journals. Okay, R sources, binaries, packages, all those informations are available over here. Okay, along with that, what is the latest version of the R is coming recently, okay, which is being launched maybe last month the new version came. So this version is available for the different platform as well onto that particular place. So like for example, with this link, download R for Linux, Debian, Fedora, Red Hat or Ubuntu. Okay, so those who are having such kind of operating system into your machine, they can download this particular version of our software from here. And whoever is working with Apple operating system, they can go and download this particular software using this particular link and install the system into your machine. Okay, and whoever is using the Windows operating system, you can download this software from here. Okay, so like for example, I am using Windows software. Okay, so now when I will click over here, it will give me another link subdirectories, and over here this is giving me four types of links. One is base, one is contributors, and old contributors, and R tools. So right now, since I am a user, first time user, okay, so I will click into the base system under install R for the first time. Okay, so once you click here install R for the first time, then you will get another link over here. Okay, and this will tell you about download R 4.4.4.2 for Windows. Okay, this is of 83 bytes and 24 bit, okay, megabytes and 64 bit system. So if someone is using 32 bit operating system, please do search according to your operating system as well as your bit. Okay, if you are using 32 bit system, then install the system according to you. Okay, if you are using 64 bits operating system, install the R software according to your requirement. Okay, so R is available like 64 bit software currently you are seeing, but when you download this software during the installation time, this will ask you about that which type of operating system you are having. So if you are using 32-bit operating system, by default you will select 32-bit operating system at that time. This R software will be automatically installed and it will take the environment as per the 32-bit operating system into your computer. Okay, so this is the quite a bit information about where you will find the R software. Okay, so again I'm telling you that you can find this software into the CRAN website. Okay, so CRAN is basically an R archival network. Okay, over here all the repositories, all the previous versions of the particular this R software is kept over here into this particular repository. So whenever you are going into this way, you will always find the latest version of the software, but sometimes version is very important and playing a very key role over here. Okay, so like for example, when you do the specific kind of analysis, like if you develop the RSINE package or you are developing the a specific type of dashboard, you need to require some specific type of repositories. Okay, specific type of R versions. So like for example, for RSINE, we need to require R version of 4.3.2. Okay, more than 4.3.2. Okay, so if suppose you install a previous version of the software which is like 4.1.1, so this particular RSINE package will not able to install into your machine. Okay, so you need to be more focus into this part, that which particular version you are installing into your machine. Okay, I'll tell you that how you will check the version, which version you have installed into your machine. Okay, but whoever is going to install this first time, please make sure that you are installing the latest version of the software, and latest version can be found over here at this particular location. Okay, so I will forward this link to you all into the WhatsApp channel. Maybe if you are not able to navigate through the navigate through this particular lecture sessions, okay, don't worry, I'll provide you the link. Maybe you can go through that particular link, and based on that you can able to install this system into your computer. Okay, so now if you click over this particular link, you will able to download the R software into your machine. Okay, so I just clicked over here. Now my R software is being downloaded over here. Okay, so since it's a quite huge software. Okay, it's a 83 MB software, so it will take some time to download, and after that it will take some time to install. Okay, so I'm considering that you will definitely download this software at your own site. Okay, so I'm moving ahead after installing this particular software. Okay, because this software is already being installed into my computer. Okay, but yeah, for sure I'll tell you that how this software will install into your computer. Okay, so I'm giving a few minute time. Maybe you can also install download this software into your computer as well. Okay, so that when I'll tell you about that how to install this software, this will be good for you. Okay, so like for example, in this system, in my system, this software is already being downloaded. Okay, so when I will go over here and click into this software, okay, what the things I have downloaded over here, right? So if I will click over here, then it is showing me, uh, please allow this app to unknown publisher to make changes into your device. Okay, yeah, I will select yes. Okay, when I will select yes over here, now it will ask me which language you are preferring. Okay, so suppose if you are confident enough in some other languages, okay, like I am confident only in English language over here right now. Okay, but it is depend on you in which language you are comfortable with. Install that this software into your particular language, no problem at all. Okay, so I'll select English over here. You can select any of your language. Okay, press OK over here, right? So again, this will be a general public license. Okay, if you want, you can go through this, that what are the data breaching policies, what are the different policies, how this software will work, and what are the legal proceedings for this software. Okay, so these informations are given over here into this particular license agreement. Okay, but this is a GNU license. Okay, so this is not any legal document, you can say, like in a paid version of the software, this document treated as a legal document, but this is just a general information provided by this particular software is mentioned over here. Okay, I'll press next over here. Okay, now this is asking me that from where this file will be taken. So since this file is downloaded into this particular location and this will be installed into this particular location, okay, I will not change anything, but if you wanted to change, you can select it using this particular browse button. Okay, so I'll click again over here next. Now this is asking me that since R is already being installed into my computer, okay, this message will not pop up into your computer because maybe this is the first time you are installing this software into your machine, okay. But since I am installing this software already being installed into my computer and I am installing again, so this is showing me that if
Hello,
you,
Mr. Heavy.
yeah, please go ahead. If you have any question, please tell me.
Hello, Mr. Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Heavy. I'm not seeing. I don't know if you are installing the software, but I don't see your screen moving. I don't know if it's my network or your. I don't know.
Uh,
Your screen is just stuck as the R page, the current page where you're supposed to download the actual software. But during the installation process, I've not actually seen anything on my screen. I don't know if it's my network or the
uh,
screen is not moving.
okay, okay, no problem, Rahim. Thank you so much. Can anyone please tell whether are you able to see my screen or not?
Yes, please, we can see your screen.
Yes, your screen is visible. We can see it.
Okay, okay. So maybe Rahim,
Yes,
yeah,
I mean I can.
yeah. Looks like
Yes,
Rahim internet
we
issues.
can see the screen, but we are not seeing. I'm not seeing any process of installing.
So right now I'm installing the software. So maybe currently what the
Mm,
window is popping up.
the main screen I'm seeing is just okay.
Okay. So which screen are you seeing right now? The installation software screen because I have joined with my
Okay,
another
so
machine
let me
too.
log
And
out and then log back in.
okay, so here right now it is showing me like main file, 64-bit files and message translation. I
The
will
only
over
screen I'm seeing right now is the R page.
R page. So in the middle of this R page, actually this screen is visible. Maybe I
Yes,
can
I'm on just on the R page. That's what I'm seeing.
okay. Okay, so maybe little bit internet issues at your side, Rahim. I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe yeah. You can try to just connect with some other network, or maybe let's wait for a couple of minutes. It will be fine.
Okay, let's log back.
Okay, okay. So now again click I will click over here. Okay, thanks Rahim for commenting. Okay, no problem at all. Yeah, so I'm continuing now. So I will press over here next and after that it will ask me whether I wanted to just customize this software or whatever the things already being installed into my machine. This already going to be included with this software into this machine. Okay, so I will select that yeah whatever the things is coming with this particular software, these things should be installed into my machine. Okay, so I will select over here no and I will click continue over here. Okay, now next, now it is asking me just to create a desktop shortcut, create a quick launch shortcut or different type of registry entries. Okay, so according to your need, so I would suggest always that don't select this create a quick launch shortcut. Okay, if you want you can create it, no problem at all. Let's suppose I can do it. Okay, so I will click over here next. Now it will ask me just click again next again. Okay, so now it will install software. Okay, it will install software. Since this is already being installed into my computer, so it is showing me maybe few errors because this software is already being working into my system. Okay, so I will close it, no problem. Yeah, so now it will start downloading, start installing actually, not downloading. Yeah, and everyone able to see my screen and able to install this software into your computer. Okay, so now this software is installed into my computer. Okay, finish. Now how I will get this software? Okay, so maybe I can open this software. This looks like in this way. Okay, so now system is left software is installed into my machine and I can able to run this particular software so that I can see what are the different windows, okay, are available into this particular software, right. So currently if you see here this is showing me the message that GUI 32-bit. It means that right now I had installed 32-bit operating system over here. Okay, 32-bit base system I just installed because my machine is even though 64-bit, but I installed the version of 3.3.3 just for a demonstration purpose because some of you or maybe face the situation that you are having a 32-bit operating system, but if I will cover all those details in a 64-bit base, so it would be difficult for you to cover. Okay, so I install the software version 3.3.3, okay, into my machine, which is based on 32-bit operating system. Okay, so when you click on onto the RGUI, okay, so you will able to see this particular software. Okay, this will be the first look of this particular software. Over here we are having majorly one screen which is called as R console. Apart from that, we do have multiple kind of files, okay, file types. So first is like new script I will open. Okay, so I can write my program over here as well as my I can write my program over here as well. Okay, so the difference between those two things is that this is basically a editor window. Okay, this is work as a notepad. Okay, whatever the code I will write it over here, this will be simply written in terms in as like a notepad. But if I will write anything over here into the console window, then it will be executable format directly. Okay, so we always uh, if we type anything or write anything over here, then if I will press enter, then it will automatically be go into the interpreter, and this will be treated as a R code. Okay, so like for example, suppose if I will write over here 3 plus 2, okay, I will press enter over here. Now it is giving me 5. Okay, so yeah, this part I will cover. Okay, that I will introduce you about R console, I will introduce you about the editor windows. Okay, and I will tell you about different functionalities which are available into this version of the software. Okay, so this is the first way how you can install R software into your computer. Okay, so I hope it is clear to everyone, but for sure, if anyone have any doubt, maybe put your question, we will try to answer, and we will move ahead with the next method how you can install a new R software into your computer, and with which you can start working. Okay, so maybe yeah, if anyone have any question, we can discuss. Are you able to do it? Please confirm. Rahim.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You
Yes,
can
he's
go
able
on.
to install it.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay. So it means that everyone is able to install this software into your computer and able to open this type of window over here. Okay. Now I will close this. Now the problem. Let me tell you about what are the problems and what are the pros, means advantages, and what are the disadvantages of this type of software. Okay, so that it would be help you out to understand why the different types of software are needed just to run the R code. Okay, so this software is basically built up. This is the initial version of the software. Okay, initial version means the initial look of the software. Okay, what our team had developed, right? This is a complete environment basically. Okay, so if you write the code over here, this will not provide you any kind of help. Okay, so like for example, suppose if I'm typing anything over here like HELP, okay, it is not giving me any help or any support. I need to write only over here. Okay, so what it means? Okay, it means that if I remember all those things, all the codings, okay, then only I can perform my job. Otherwise I will not able to perform my job. Okay, so there is a one different type of software came into the picture, which actually provides us the help. Okay, in a live help, it is providing to me. Okay, so like for example, if I will type over here like ME, it will automatically give me the hint whether you want, like for ME I will type, then it will help me whether you wanted to this, whether you wanted to this. Okay, whether this one you wanted to this. Okay, it will start providing me the help. Okay, what the function you wanted to run. So if I wanted to run a specific function, I can at least able to recall that function, and there different parameters, which parameter is needed for this particular function. Okay, so this help we can take from the different version of the software, which is called as RStudio. Okay, so RStudio is a different mode of running our programs. Okay, over there RStudio will provide me the help, and it provide a diverse variety of help, like for example database connection. Okay, we can establish a database connection into this software so that we can scrap the data from different databases. Okay, we can import the data from different databases, or it will provide you some other functionalities as well. Okay, it will provide you the live interactive maybe environment windows, okay, history windows, so everything is easily available over there. That is why we are moving from this software to another version of the software. Okay, so now I'm closing this software now, and let me land you up onto the next view of the different kind of software. Okay, so this software we can get it by typing the R Studio. Okay, so if I will type over here simply R Studio, so it will give me a message like pause it R Studio. Okay, or you can directly click over here download R Studio. Okay, so download R Studio, if you click you will see this type of window will come. Okay, R Studio integrated development environment. Okay, so now in this window if you scroll down, then you will see download R Studio server. Okay, so since we are not working on the server based system, we are working on to the local laptop. Okay, so we will firstly download the R Studio into my machine, and after that we will install it, and we will work into my local machine only. Okay, that is why I will click over here download R Studio software only. Okay, so I will click the R Studio desktop. Okay, now it will give me two things. Okay, this is a two-step process. Please remember, R Studio installation is a two-step process. In a first step, what we need to do, we need to install this R. Okay, because since as I told that R is the base version of the software. Okay, this is developed by the core team. Whatever the else software came into the picture like this and Visual Studio Code, okay, different versions of the software came. Okay, different types of software came, but the installer as well as the environment as well as the interpreter, those actually using the concept of base R. Okay, what we have installed already. So if you click over here, it means if you are going to install this R Studio into your machine. Okay, so it will ask you that first install the R. Okay, first install the R. It means that what the step we did before, okay, few minutes before, this step is the first step we need to follow. Since we already this step done, okay, so we will not download this software again. Okay, I will directly download this software, install R Studio for me. Okay, similar process, start downloading this particular software into your machine. Now maybe it will take some more minute, okay, to install into your computer. Okay, so I have downloaded this system into my machine. Okay, so I will directly show you that how it will look like. Okay, so now if I will click over here just to install, okay, it will start giving me message that welcome to R Studio setup. Okay, so R Studio setup is basically is the first window of the installation guide. Okay, so you press over here next, and after that just install it. Okay, now it will start installing. Okay, yeah, so maybe it will take a couple of minutes, and in meantime you can also, okay, so now this software is almost done. Yeah, now this is installed into my machine. Okay, I'll click onto the finish button. Now this is installed into my computer. Okay, perfect. So let me see whether this is installed into my system or not. Now see here, the button is coming into my system, or maybe I can type like R Studio and it is coming in that way like R Studio. Okay, so I will press R Studio. Okay, now this software will open. Yeah, so this is opening. Yeah, now this software is downloaded and this software is installed. Okay, so maybe actually I was just working, so some many things are written over here. Okay, but yeah, now this is the version of software. You can see this is called as RStudio software. Okay, so at this place also you can run your R code what you will develop. Okay, so like for example, what's the benefit actually you wanted to grab? Okay, so see here, I simply type MEA. Okay, but what the things you saw in our RGUI software over there, you are not able to get any help, but over here you are seeing that you are able to get some help. Okay, in that mean actually this is very helpful for me. Okay, so like for example, if I type mean, it will tell me automatically that mean is required at least one parameter. Okay, so x. Okay, x is required parameter for this particular function. Similarly, if I will type anything over here, like for example for, okay, it will tell me that what for you want. Okay, so it is giving me so many things over here, like for formaldehyde, for force, for and cal, formula arguments, formals. Okay, format, so many whatever the things are being there using for. Okay, it is giving me a hint. Okay, so in that way it is very helpful for me, because if I forget anything, at least this will provide me a little help. Okay, based on that, I can recall whatever the code I wanted to run. Okay, in that way this software is very much helpful for me. Okay, yeah, hi Richard, yeah, please go ahead.
Mm, please, does our studio also have upgrade like the has versions like the way R also have
Yes,
version.
yes, yes,
R when R came was
yes,
version
yes,
2 point
definitely.
something, came to version 3, now version 4 something.
Yes,
So
yes,
does R
definitely.
Studio also have versions?
RStudio is also having some previous versions. Okay, but they do not created a repository like R is providing. Okay, so by default they are providing you the latest version of the RStudio software over here. But if you wanted to find a previous version of the software, you can directly start searching this particular version of the software. Like for example, currently we are using the version is 2024.12.0 plus 467. Okay, this is released on 16th of this month only. Okay, so this is the very latest software available into the RStudio. Okay, so if you wanted to install the previous version of the software, you can find it easily by doing a Google search. Okay, you can find it, but I would always suggest that install R and install RStudio both as latest as possible. Okay, because when any kind of upgradation happen, okay, so they are integrating most of the things on the latest version of the software. Okay, so this is a good practice, just to install the latest version of the software. You can find those things over here only, but if you wanted to download the previous version, you can always go and search on the onto the Google, you will able to find it. Okay, so this is the second version, second way of doing the R coding. Okay, so in this particular platform, this platform is very helpful, I can say. I always prefer to my coding over here, because this is very helpful, and not in the sense that this is easy to kind of recall the codings. Okay, but it always provide me many more helps, in the sense like here you can see the connection button is there. Okay, in this connection button I can establish a connection between this software to the different databases, so that I can import the data from there. Okay, so in that way this is very helpful for me. Along with that, it providing me a very interactive window over here. Okay, so like for example, in the RGUI what we have seen. Okay, so over there we were not able to find many things. Okay, so but right now in this particular window we can able to see many more things over here. Maybe in our next session, okay, when we will able to install this software and do everything, like where to do coding, if we are comfortable with that, I'll demonstrate one more session. Okay, over there I'll introduce you about the screen. Okay, what the screen currently you are seeing, what are the different windows you are seeing. Okay, and where to write the code, where you will find what. Okay, so all those details we will see in our coming sessions. Okay, so in today's session my target is just to let everyone know that what are the different ways to do the coding into the R Studio or R GUI and some other softwares. Okay, so if this software installation is clear to everyone, so I will move to the next way to install the software, or maybe next way to work upon the RStudio software. If okay, if everyone is fine, maybe I will move ahead. If anyone have any question, maybe we can discuss, or please confirm whether you able to install the RStudio software to your computer or not. Rahim, are you able to download the software?
Yes, I was able
Yes,
to
I think
download.
so.
Yes,
Okay,
I was able to download the software. Yes.
perfect, perfect. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay, okay. So fine. Thank you so much for listening patiently on to the RGUI as well as RStudio both. Now the third thing is come into the picture. Like some of the times you are working onto a system where you are not having sufficient space into your computer, or you are away from for sometimes maybe at your guest place or maybe your neighbors or your friend place. Okay, so at that time you are not able to access your computer sometime. Okay, so again at that time you wanted to attend the class and you wanted to do some homework and wanted to do some R coding. Okay, then how online system different online systems are available, you can take the help from there, and you can work, you can create a repository over there, and based on that you can access all your R code along with the things, you can do the coding and run your code over there. Okay, so what is this? I'm just going to tell you. So this is called as R Posit. I will type here Posit R Studio. Okay, Posit Posit R Studio. Okay, I will provide you the link. Okay, no problem at all. I will type over here Posit R Studio, and whatever the first link coming. Okay, so this is basically R Studio desktop. Okay, so not I will not click over here. I will click over here Posit Cloud. Okay, Posit Cloud. So Posit basically a repository. Okay, which is actually having the R Studio. Okay, so in the Posit repository on their cloud version. Okay, so we can able to find a R Studio software which is available online for us. Okay, now this will basically require your credential. Okay, whoever is first time joining this particular setup, maybe they will able to see this type of window will come. Okay, so you can create your GitHub, or maybe you can log in with your Gmail ID. You can log in with your Clever ID. Okay, or you can also sign up into this particular software. Okay, if you don't want to log in by using your personal information like email ID, Telegram, or whatever the things you are having, you can create a login ID password over here. Okay, so in that way you can enter into this. So for example, suppose I wanted to log in with my personal email ID. Okay, because I have created an account over here, so I will log in over here. In this way I will click login. It will ask me about my credential. Okay, so like for example, it is asking me about my email and my password, since the SSO single sign in. Okay, so since it's a single sign in, so it will directly land me up into this particular cloud version. Okay, so see here, automatically it lands me onto my particular place where I can do my coding. Okay, this is my account into the Posit Cloud. Okay, so over here I can find my online version of the software. Okay, so I can run this part into my mobile, my iPad, my notepad. Okay, whatever the software, whatever the digital media I have. Okay, whatever the Android system or maybe iPhone, whatever the device I can use, I can open these things at that place and able to perform my job into this particular machine. Okay, now in this system the thing is that since this is a cloud based system, so this is not available free of cost every time. Okay, for sure, but this is available free of cost for at least your training purposes. Okay, so you can run one project at a time free of cost throughout the life. Okay, this is free available for only one project, but if you wanted to run multiple project, okay, or you wanted to completely onboard yourself, your school or your academic, okay, over here it will charge you a minimal amount. But for the one project or one training, okay, this is not taking any money from you. Okay, so you can create only one project, and throughout the kind of a training sessions you can run this particular version. Okay, no problem at all. So let me open one untitled project. Okay, since I'm able to open only one project, I will tell you how to work with this. Okay, so I will click over here untitled project. Now it is restoring my project. It is asking me if you wanted to name it. Okay, maybe I can name it like session. Okay, session 1. Now this particular um, project is named as session 1. Okay, now you will able to see login successful and exactly similar version of RStudio software you will able to see into the cloud as well. Okay. Yeah. And see here, so automatically it is coming exactly similar window what you are seeing into the R Studio. Okay, but this is a cloud based system. Okay, so this is independent of your 24-bit system, 32-bit system. Okay, this is completely independent from everywhere because this is on the cloud, and cloud is automatically taking everything on the latest mode. Okay, so like for example I can do anything over here, similar thing what I did a few minutes before. Okay, I just type MEA and it is showing me so many helps over here. Okay, so this is the another way of just taking the help and running your R code into your machine. Okay, so these are the basically three methods I will suggest to everyone to use. Okay, because whatever the companies nowadays looking for their employees, and whatever the research institution they are following these three practices in general. Okay, but there are so many different ways are there, like maybe you can install the Anaconda software, and in the Anaconda software you can download the you can start install the R environment, and you can work into this particular software. But this Anaconda software is a quite a huge software. Okay, I can show you this as well. Anaconda. Okay, so the look of this particular website will be in this way, Anaconda. Okay, so in the Anaconda, if you download this distribution, okay, so in this distribution there will be many software will pop up. Okay, so whatever the software you will select, like for example currently you are going to explore about R software, you will select R software over there, so that you will able to run R. You will see that in the Anaconda platform you can run your R code. Okay, another platform is Visual Studio Code. Okay, VS Code. Okay, you can always try some different versions. Okay, different ways. So this is the website of VS Code. Okay, so VS Code is basically developed by Microsoft. Okay, so they have developed integrated platform over there. You can develop different types of uh, softwares. Okay, along with that you can run different types of analytical codings as well. So like for example you can install over here RStudio, you can install over here Python, you can install over here Stata, oh sorry, MATLAB. Okay, so different version, different types of software you can install into this particular platform and do the coding. Okay, according to your requirement. Okay, so these are the 4 5 methods. Based on that, according to your laptop, according to your machine, according to your requirement, install the software into your computer. Okay, so maybe this is all about this particular session. Actually, many people are not able to join, they have pinged me, so I thought maybe I'll only cover today's session just to install the software and tell you that how to start working into this particular software. Okay, so these are the different ways. So before moving to the first session, which will be full-fledged session, and we will cover 1.5 hour or 2 hours, okay, maybe from Monday onwards. Okay, so before that, try to install this software into your machine and try it all those ways like RGUI, RStudio, RPosit Cloud, download Anaconda, download Microsoft VS. Okay, so whatever the software you are able to comfortable with, okay, install that software into your computer. Okay, but I always recommend my students to install only RGUI and RStudio, because these are the quite helpful software, and these are the software which is provided by the R group. Okay, so this is a very secure software. Okay, these are very secure and very kind of easy to work, easy to access software. Okay, so this is all about today's session. So if anyone have any questions, maybe we can discuss. Otherwise, please download this system, RS Studio, into your system. If anyone is facing any issues while downloading, installing, or anything, okay, please ask me. Okay, no problem. Don't feel that maybe in our next class we will connect. Then I will ask. Don't feel that. Okay, please ping me directly. I will tell you that how to kind of solve this particular issue, so that when we will have our second session over there, I will explain you about different versions, different options, and different windows what you are seeing over here. I will introduce you with this, and we'll run some of the small codes into the R software, so that you will able to be in parallel to our class. Okay, so before that, please do revise all those things and install the system into your computer. Okay, and let's meet into our next class. Till that, thank you everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.